crypto markets were looking like they were absolutely ripping.
Yeah.
About 40 minutes ago,
Yeah.
we had a $67,600 Bitcoin.
Yeah, wild.
I just checked right now, $65,000. Was that you? Were you selling? What happened?
Absolutely, guys. You guys triggered my my shorts. But yeah, I mean, we called it yesterday. I called it. Is there a clip of that? Something's gonna be a clip of that.
Play that clip.
We called it a $67,000 Bitcoin today, but obviously it pulled back a little bit. But that's a good sign, man.
Yeah,
markets are starting to rip.
Well, look, here's the thing. It's like we are going to slowly climb our way back up to 70K, 75K, 80K. October is here. October is here. Couple announcements, guys. If you are tuning in right now, please make sure to hit that retweet. If you are watching this on YouTube or X, thank you guys so much for joining live. If you don't ever make it here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do have our podcast now live up and running on Spotify as well as Apple Podcast, which is very, very exciting as well. So thank you guys for being here. And another announcement, right around the 9 or 10 minute mark, I don't know why, our internet goes out every time. So if it does go out, just that's your time to do push-ups or do something healthy, you know, drink some coffee, do some push-ups, and let's get into it. But I think this is pretty crazy what's going on. Let me share my screen here. What is going on with the crypto markets? Very interesting this morning. So Bitcoin, 65,256. Let's take a look at look at this right here, Rodney.
Yeah.
Do you see this right now? So at 8 a.m. this morning, we had a $65,000 Bitcoin. I mean, this is just manipulation. There's no way that this much money comes into the market and then dumps right away. So at 8 a.m., we had a $65,000 Bitcoin. And then at 9 a.m., we had a $65,000 Bitcoin. Literally, right as soon as I logged on, it went from we had a $66,000 Bitcoin, $67,000 Bitcoin, $67,000 and $67,645 Bitcoin at 10 a.m. and then instantly right back down to 65,000.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on that? What do you think happened here to cause that incredible spike?
Yeah, I think a lot of people had a ton of sell. What I'm guessing is, $67,000 seems to be some sort of resistance that we're having for Bitcoin lately. So a lot of people, traders and stuff like that, probably had some sell orders at 67,000. So obviously a lot of those people are maybe out because their sell orders are already, fulfilled. So we'll see if Bitcoin continues to recover, but I'm not surprised that happened, but it's nice to see that we're touching 67,000, and that may be the number that we need to break for a while for us to actually start pumping back into the 70,000s.
Absolutely.
Good signs.
Yeah, absolutely. And, like I say, it's like, I'm not looking to sell at this current time, right? Like I believe that we have about a year left of an incredible bull run. I think it starts right now.
Yeah.
I think that we'll probably hit all-time highs October, November. I think that we probably will hit Bitcoin all-time highs in November, either before or after the election, depending on who wins.
Yep.
And then just like last cycle, it's like, we'll probably go up, we'll go down. The summertime, usually we see a nice pump in May, pull back in June or July, and then September, October, November again of the next year, we'll probably see all-time highs. So back to the crypto. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not traders. We're serial DCAers, right? We don't sit there and trade the charts. We're not that good. We don't have that much time to dedicate to it, but a lot of people do. So if you're playing the trading game, congrats to you.
Look at Bitcoin. Pull this up. So from 67,000 now, back below $65,000.
Who's rugging us?
I haven't seen something. I mean, but like this is crypto. It's volatile. You usually don't see it that quick, though, right?
Yeah.
You usually don't see it within it's been an hour. So at 9 a.m., we were at 65K. At 10 a.m., we were at 67,000. And then at 11 a.m., we're back down below 65,000. You don't really see that often.
Yeah.
But welcome to cryptocurrency, guys. If you're new here, this is the most volatile industry in the entire world.
Absolutely.
Like this is the only place. We're back in July. I mean, let's just take a look at Bitcoin back in July when Donald Trump, let's see, July was more than a month ago. When Donald Trump went on to, he spoke at the Bitcoin conference, right? This was like July 25th, I think. We had close to it was this day, July 26th. Around that time, we had close to a $70,000 Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. July 26th, $68,000 Bitcoin. And then August 7th, so 1 week later, it goes from 68,000 down to $54,000 Bitcoin.
Was scary. Yeah,
right?
That was scary. Yeah.
Almost 14, I think it was like hundreds of billions of dollars were wiped off. So once again, as we said, guys, if you are new here, welcome to cryptocurrency. This is the most volatile game in the world. That's why I always recommend not checking your markets, your wallets, especially on bad days. Don't check your wallets. If you want to check it on good days, go ahead. It might make you feel better. But this is just the most volatile. And if you are checking your market or checking your wallets, especially back in July, let's say you had $10,000 in Bitcoin, and now it's worth 8,000, 7,000, you're probably going to sell, right? Oh, I'm
Hopefully
going to
not,
pull
yeah.
up. But most people do.
Yeah.
Most people, bro. And you have to really, that's why these shows are so good. Most people, shout out to our donation too, real quick. Ray Gonzalez said, Joe Rogan will explode when Trump gets interviewed
I got Joe Rogan
by
here.
Joe Rogan. I would guarantee that it would explode. But most people sell when the markets are going down and they buy when the markets are going up. It's just psychology. You know, it is tough to buy a Punky or a Mog or a Brett. It's tough to buy a Brett at a $500 million market cap, but it's easy to buy it at a 1.3 because you're like, oh, it's going to keep going up. Mog's on a little bit of a dip right now. It's just human psychology, right?
Yeah. I think whales, what they do the most is control like our emotions. We'll see like a massive red candle. Everybody freaks out. They start, they want to sell. Whales, buy a large amount. We see a massive green candle we want to buy. But when it comes to Bitcoin, like that's something that I don't even like. That doesn't bother me at all. Now, if you're in smaller cap meme coins, sometimes maybe that could be bothersome. But even the higher cap meme coins, I treat it like, the ones that are stable, that have been around for a while, the ones we talk about a lot, top 10, top 20 meme coins, those I look at as a good buying opportunity. But yeah, most people will see a large red candle, freak out, the sky is falling down, and dump their bag and, regret it.
Yeah.
So, common.
Exactly. So it's all about having fucking
Conviction.
diamond hands,
Diamond balls,
having conviction. And I mean, really, like the main thing that I do is like, I'm holding my crypto until 2025. Right.
Yeah.
And if I need it, like, today I'm paying taxes.
Exactly,
I will liquidate some Ethereum and I'll pay my taxes because you should pay your taxes if you're out there. You should definitely pay your cryptocurrency taxes. But besides that, it's like I'm holding. And like meme coins, I will trade on a daily basis, right?
Yeah,
because those aren't promised. I mean, some meme coins are here for not centuries.
God,
some meme coins are here for decades.
Yeah,
like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu will be around, Pepe will be around, Brett will be around. A lot of these newer ones will be around, but most meme coins, even some of the meme coins that we see in the top 20 might only be here for this cycle, even the good ones.
Yeah, well, we talked about yesterday that there was a $7.5 billion meme coin that, the devs just got arrested. But at the time, we talked about a guy who, invested $50,000, made $50 million. At the time, it was a good play, but goes to show that sometimes you don't need to round trip everything. And sometimes when you see an all-time high, it's time to go ahead and boogie. You know?
And I want to take time, Ronnie, because without the people that support us,
thank you so much.
We don't have a show. So let's go through and read some of the people that are here with us early. We have Andre Crypto. We have The Investor. We have Jayhawk. We should start doing this at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
We have Joe Prodigy says second. Kayla's here. Hovey's in the chat. My Ultra Journey. Good morning, brother. Asian Off. Alexander. Nadia Crypto. Level 100. Crypto with. Who's the crypto with? She said hi. The Dark Lord's here. Andre White. And No Way Jose. Everybody's here, guys. So we want to give you guys credit. As I do mention, guys, right around this time, the actual stream will cut out for about 20 seconds, but we will come back on. So stay on with us. And if you haven't retweeted yet, that's something that we ask every day, guys. Our show is completely free. We try to bring you some good alpha. And I think that we do bring alpha. Look, we're not able to say if we'll make you money or not make you money, but I do think that we bring alpha through our experience. This is my third cycle. I think it's your second full cycle.
Yep.
And through our experience, we both made money. We both got wrecked. And hopefully we can share some insights into helping some people. So stream might cut off in just a bit. Let's get back to the cryptocurrency markets if we can. So Bitcoin back up above 65,000. I wouldn't even be surprised in the next hour if it goes to fucking 68.
No, not at all.
I wouldn't be shocked.
No, like we said, a lot of those sell orders were fulfilled. A lot of people probably wanted to sell at 67,000. I would not be surprised to see us absolutely send. Absolutely not.
ETH back up to 2,500. BNB at 580. Solana back up to 150. We have XRP at 53 cents. Dogecoin is at 11 cents, a $16.2 billion market cap. Tron Coin holding around 15.79, almost 16 cents. Ton, the Telegram token, rounds at the top 10, hasn't done too much. Cardano is at 35 cents. Avalanche, $27. I love Avalanche below 30. I might have to grab more of that. I do think it's like a $200 plus token. I think Avalanche has a nice 10x in it from here. Shout out to Crypto G. What's up, Crypto G? Barbie's in the house. Good morning. What's
up, baby?
Polkadot not doing shit. Sui,
just a quick pass over Polkadot.
I mean, dude, I hold a good amount of Polkadot as well, and it's like it hasn't done too much. So Pepe, top 25 token here at a $4.2 billion market cap.
Nice.
Crypto Emperor says you guys are killing it. So proud of you. Thank you so much. We're just having fun. Cousins Green Candle says, "Hey Cousins, Jake. I think I just posted a Mog tweet."
Yeah. I think he just posted one. Yeah,
I'm clicking with Coach. Coach Cam, can we give an update on the fight, or is that
give us an update.
it was signed.
So not signed. So contract was sent. I'm in the middle of figuring everything out, but is looking like it's a go. Opponent said yes. We got a verbal yes
Nice.
on the opponent. So
Let's go.
we're all ready to go and about to get locked in. Let's go.
Me and Coach, when
Dialed in.
show the girls podcast, you guys are welcome anytime.
Yeah, dude. Roll up.
Anytime that
Come
you
to
want to
Tampa.
come down, G, you guys are welcome. Open invite. I'm here until the 30th. So if you want to come down in the next 14 days, that's actually better. Pretty blue in the house. Pretty blue eyes. G,
Right?
he is in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
So you keep your eyes off
You
him.
better
Good
keep-
morning,
yeah.
Brandon. Brandon Cam.
Empress, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Crypto Witch says, Jake, you're cool. I'm all right. Hey, I'm okay. You know,
Shout out
Hey.
to the Melster Army.
Shout out to the Maelstrom Army. So me and Coach were doing a little boxing today, and that guy, Coach, what were we doing, Coach?
We're flowing. We weren't sparring. We're flowing. I'm trying to get Jake to be a little more relaxed. That way, when he sees punches coming in, he's not so tense, so tired. So we were flow sparring today.
Flowing.
Nice.
Round one, dude gives me a bloody nose. Flowing.
No way.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think I like ran into it, but
Yeah.
I liked it. You know, I like it. But dude, Coach is definitely a problem. I wouldn't want to.
What a flow spar. What the hell?
You stop coming.
Well, you know, I have another place that I'm going, but I didn't know you guys were sparring. I mean, I know
think
you
it's
guys
new every day.
Oh.
Nice. We're back, baby.
All right, we're back. This commercial break was brought to you by GigStream,
Yeah.
worst internet in the world.
Yeah. Shout out to GigStream. You guys are really killing it. You guys suck.
This is interesting. So anytime I go overseas, they always call me Jack. Like my name is clearly Jake.
Jake.
It says Jake. It's like, bro, it's in my name. Like, but
Yeah.
when I go to Israel, when I go to
Yeah.
like where are you from, Kamikaze? But they always call me Jack,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
clearly spelled
I like
Jake.
Let's bring Jack. Let's get Jack in here, dude.
I
love Jack.
might. That could be my alter ego.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
Alter ego. Jack, let's get back into the meme coins.
Yeah,
I want to
let's
get
go.
back to the meme coins. You guys are too fun today, guys. Chat is too
Yeah,
fun.
stop
But if
the
you haven't yet,
shenanigans.
make sure to like this. You know we're coming next to the actual Twitter post. So if you haven't retweeted yet, we're gonna ask you. Let's get up to 69 retweets.
Repost, baby.
How about the meme coins? Actually, Rodney, yesterday meme coins were doing very well. Meme
Yep.
coins not really performing too well on the day today. Pepe, we talked about 4.4 billion. Dog with Hat was up to a $2.9 billion market cap yesterday. Now it's down to 2.7. Bonk is at a 1.6 billion. Floki 1.4. Popcat absolutely ripping a $1.3 billion market cap for Popcat, a Solana token number 60. But Brett not far behind it, 1.46 billion for Brett. First Nero on Ethereum is at a 837 million.
Wow.
The cat token, cat in a dog's world, 759. Modcoin was around an $820 million market cap yesterday, down to 731. Turbo up 66% on the week,
wow.
up to a
Turbo.
$760 million market cap. SPX 6900 is at 698. Giga looks like it's pulling back a little bit. I think that we had almost a $500 million Giga not too long ago. Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
I love
This
meme
was a
coins.
dead token,
Yeah, it was.
and it's definitely revived. Didn't the dev fought
BitBoy,
BitBoy around like a $30 million market cap? So nice to see those guys having some success over there. Harry Potter 10. Apu, this was actually a sponsor on the Bare Knuckles event that happened recently. So Apu almost back up to all-time highs, looking strong. Meme coins are looking strong. Ponky at 225 million. MAGA is at 192 million. And let's round out the top 100. I think we should always go to the, what is the fuck? I've never seen this. 𝗖𝗓𝗧 Maximus?
Yeah.
Good name.
Goat. I'll have the ticker. Bullish ticker.
Goat, good
Yeah,
name
goat,
here. This is a new one that's popping up. 𝗖𝗓𝗧 Maximus. When did it launch? It launched yesterday.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
It's already what? Top 20?
What?
Wow. I'm not surprised. Meme coins are crazy.
What is this? Goat.
Jake is thoroughly interested right now.
We serve one master. Gospel of Goat. Well, hold on.
Goatsy.
Maybe they
Oh,
just
isn't
got.
that like a nasty internet meme, Goatsy? Isn't that like a weird, like nasty internet meme?
We're gonna
Don't Google that.
Don't just ape blindly either. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to look into that one a little bit more. So let's see. trenches, boys. Does anybody here own GOAT?
No, I don't.
Speedy is the next turbo. Jack, after saying my name is not Jack, they both call me Jack.
It's going to be a meme now. Yeah.
I've never had this one before. Hey, Jacob. Okay, yeah, now it's a meme. Now they're just fucking around. So meme coins are sending, and I think when it comes to meme coins, Rodney, like we really are about to see a meme coin super cycle like we've never seen before. Back in 2021, we saw Bitcoin hit all-time highs. We saw altcoins run, and then we saw meme coins run. For the first time in history, this year in 2024, Bitcoin hit an all-time high, and then we saw meme coins start to hit all-time highs. And honestly, I don't even believe that meme coins are getting started yet.
Yeah, we saw NFTs be like the premier part of cryptocurrency. Like I would say altcoins and NFTs are like the premier part of cryptocurrency, where all the celebrities are getting in and those sorts of things. But now we're seeing it with meme coins, and it's not that some meme coins hit an all-time high when Bitcoin hit an all-time high. We just had all these meme coins and other networks coming through and just starting to reign supreme, especially on Solana. So yeah, this cycle is the cycle of meme coins, and we're starting to see like the love being distributed on different blockchains. So it's pretty sweet. Love meme coins,
Yeah.
I mean, we're meme coin guys. It's finally it's time that we get some sort of shine,
I mean, we were in the trenches back in 2021 when meme coins were not a thing. People were, all these big influencers, like, and I love a lot of these guys.
True.
Altcoin Daily, BitBoy Crypto, Crypto Rant. They weren't in the trenches yet.
Yeah, I would say so.
And then they realized, oh wow, if I bought $1,000 of Shiba Inu on day one, it's worth $1.5 million.
Yeah,
I can't do that with my altcoin. So we welcome them with open arms, right? And I think it's better late than never. That's what it's a Drake line. Better late than never, but never late is better. So
yeah,
let's welcome them in, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's nice to be kind of you could say, because we start off as meme coin guys, and we're like the weird, wacky part of the meme coin space. If crypto is the redheaded stepchild of like traditional finance, meme coins are the redheaded stepchild of the redheaded stepchild of like cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously, when it comes to cryptocurrency, if you're making cryptocurrency content, altcoins aren't doing anything. No one wants to hear about XRP. No one wants to hear about Cardano or any of these top altcoins yet. I'm saying yet because I think they're going to have their day. But everyone wants to hear about meme coins. So if you're a content creator that's been talking about other altcoins and maybe just Bitcoin, you got to go ahead and do something, get a transition. You have to get with the times, and the times are meme coins right now. And, I'm just stoked for the meme coin community. I'm stoked to be a part of the meme coin community, and it's good to see us get some shine,
Get some shine, baby. Let's pull up the Mel Stories chart, guys. Anytime that you show up to me and Rodney's stream, you rate us, you show love, we will reward you by pulling it up. So
absolutely.
Go ahead and pull this up, Coach. Let's see what we got here today. And Mel,
how are we doing?
Look at that chart.
Looking good, yeah.
Look at that chart, guys. Congrats to the Mel Story community. Although my name is Jake, not Jack.
You got to keep calling him Jack for the memes.
Volume though, it's always come back to the volume, like $109,000
low volume, and I think that's because I'm not assuming anything, but I would assume that it's supply controlled and that they have just a bunch of Chad diamond hands that are not selling, which can be good too.
Regardless, it's a $50 million market cap, so congratulations to you guys. We have a donation that just came in. Donation says check out the Speedy chart. When you send in $20, we check it out right away. The Speedy chart. Let's go ahead and check out Speedy. I saw Crypto Emperor say that this is the next Turbo. Turbo's at a $700 million market cap. So if that's true, it'll be good. This is at a $5 million market cap. Wow. Chart looks fucking
bullish.
Healthy. See, even this, right? $5 million market cap, but the volume is 1.1 million, 929 holders. Liquidity has about 233,000. Hopefully that can increase. But I mean, chart looks fucking healthy.
Bullish. Yeah, absolutely.
Twitter page.
How are we looking? This is how we do research for meme coins.
Cutie. So guys, this is how we actually do our research, right? You look at the chart. I would evaluate the which we can do. We'll evaluate that later. But here's Speedy on ETH. Cute little logo. He looks like the guy from Mario Kart. Turtle.
Oh yeah, Yoshi. Oh, wait,
Yoshi.
Wait, Yoshi. No, wait.
Yoshi was powerful, bro.
Yoshi. Yeah, I think Toad's the best.
It looks like it ran up to a $6 million market cap.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, branding's good. Let's check out the website too. This is all things that we do when we evaluate a token here. And guys, this is not I guess they did pay us $20. So, but besides that, it's not a paid promotion. Speed Turtle, good branding. He's cute. He's fun. We haven't released. I mean, we saw Turbo Run. There could be another turtle runner. Website's good. Good memes. You can create your own memes. I like that little AI generator. Speedy wants you. I love you, Speedy, but I ain't reading all that. Twitter, Telegram. Any questions? Yes.
So I guess like turbo, speedy turbo, derivative of
I like
turbo
it
a little bit. Yeah.
I kind of like it.
But it's actually a
And we
frog, not a
have seen
toad.
frog. Pepe is a frog meme that ran. I don't know what I was talking about.
It's a turtle that ran. So
Oh, this is a turtle. Sorry.
yeah. Because I think even turbo is a toad. It was created right around the time Pepe was created. Yeah. It's a toad, frog, toad, turtle. Who cares, right? They're green.
All we want is green candles, boys. Congrats to Speedy. I kind of like it. I'm gonna give you guys a follow on X.
Nice.
I do like it. Looks pretty cool. And I think a lot of this just depends on the dev team, like who's running it.
What
you
is
know?
our obsession with animals in the meme coin space?
I mean, what else? What else are you gonna have, right?
Dogecoin dog.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what other meme? I mean, you have political finance tokens,
Yeah,
which
true,
are big.
True. Yeah.
But most of the meme coins are dogs. They're
Big
dogs.
animal. We're big animal guys.
They're
We
dogs.
love.
Yeah,
we
at the
love
end of the day.
animals.
Another donation just came in. What do we got? Chat. Bird Dog on Soul is back. Brett up. Bird Dog up.
Let's go.
What is Bird Dog on Soul?
Bird Dog is one of those. Dude, this guy is literally one of the hardest, like, working shillers I've seen in the space for a long time. When I started the meme coin chill and chill spaces almost a year ago, this guy was in the spaces every single day, and he's still out there grinding. So
I like it.
You want to talk about I don't know how their market cap is doing, but you want to talk about a person who's in the in the trenches grinding. Bird Dog is one of them. So shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Bird Dog.
Work for your bags. Let's go.
Shout out to Bird Dog. I just followed Speedy on Twitter. Speedy, if you don't follow the boy back, we got some bigger issues. Roddy, let's check out this. Let's check out the stream. We like to see how the stream is
looking
doing.
good.
Yeah, 20 retweets, guys. Let's go ahead and give this a retweet if we have not yet. Give a retweet for that, man.
Yeah,
look at that.
The like.
Look at that face right there.
Why are you biting your lip? How are you biting?
It's just paused.
Please, I can't unsee that.
Because I was just talking. I was in the transition, guys. If you haven't yet, I'm gonna retweet it. I'm gonna hit that like button, guys. Go give us a retweet.
I've
Let's
done it
get
twice.
Up to 69. Let's get up to 69 retweets. Jake, what do you think about Nero with hat? Man.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a way. But for me, it's just like there's too many Neros. We just made a video yesterday about how there can be multiple Neros.
Yeah.
I think that there's a chance that it has success, but for me, it's just like I already own too many Neros. It's hard for me to buy a Nero with hat. I try to limit the amount of the meme coins that I actually own, right? Because there was a time where I had about 50 or 60 different meme coins in my portfolio, and it was impossible to keep track of all of those, right? So now what my strategy is heading into this bull run is I've sold a lot of those meme coins. Now I have about 10 or 15 of the top meme coins that I have conviction in, and I'm not even buying and selling them every day. I'll put more money into them when the markets dip, but I'm really holding these long-term until the peak of the bull run, which I think is October of 2025.
Yeah, meme coins are a crypto asset class. Obviously, that's hard to manage. It's tough, right? And if you're gonna be in meme coins, you need to pay attention to them. They're like little babies. You have to make sure that you're tending to them all day, every day. And the best way to do that really is to just put them on a watch list, like Dex Tools or something like that, and make sure you check them every few hours because, like we said before, you could buy a meme coin, go to the bathroom, come back, and it have already 100x and rugged by the time you checked on it again.
Yeah, especially in this space where there's thousands of meme coins launching on a daily basis, and you having FOMO trying to get into every single launch that takes place.
Yeah.
For me, less is more when it comes to crypto. Less is more when it comes to meme coins. Fewer projects to track, fewer projects to have to run around and keep your eyes on. And buying just high conviction plays that I think are going to have success is my formula for this bull run.
Yeah, but so many people love to just take the chance, gamble a little bit, buy the fresh new hot meme coin on the block, make your profits, and get out. So if you're a DGen, good luck with that.
It's how you make money.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's how you make money.
Yeah.
Ronnie, did you know that Speedy came into your spaces at a $230,000 market cap?
I'm not surprised. I mean, we had Giga, we had Cocky, we've had many projects come into some of these spaces. And here's the thing, that is the winner, but there's been a lot of losers too. So shout out to Crypto Empress. I mean, we're at 5 million right now, 6 million all-time high. Like 6 times 4. Yeah, that's a
I probably am going to get a bag, honestly. I know I just gave a whole pitch about not buying these meme coins.
I know, literally.
But when you, look, branding was good, right? Yeah. It's a derivative of Turbo.
It's got to be.
A lot of it depends on the dev team, though. And so, look, I gave you guys, before I say I'm going to buy a bag, I gave you guys like a quick walkthrough of like how I evaluate the narrative and the branding.
Yeah.
I would also join the Telegram and see like how active they are in the Telegram. And then I check out the contract. You have to check out the wallet distribution in order to, really get a good idea. But even this, right? So, and guys, this is just me being completely honest. Like, this isn't too bad, but there are a lot of wallets. Like whenever a wallet holds 2.5%, 2.2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, all of these wallets hold over 1%. So the top 20 people hold over 1%. It probably makes up about, 20 or 30% of the supply is owned by like 30 people, right? So we're talking about supply control. And then the question comes like, how do they get it, right? How do they get their tokens? Let's just check for this one. Was this purchased or was it airdropped?
Yeah, that's a big one too. Yeah.
And
wallet watching is important. Make sure you get in those wallets, see who holds a lot of the supply.
Yeah. And it looks like, it looks like they bought some, but it also looks like they did get airdropped a lot of tokens from this wallet. And look, I'm not fighting. I'm just showing you guys. I'm providing insight into what I do, right? But whenever, and that doesn't mean that's bad. It could be airdropped to influencers for partnerships. Like that happens all the time.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean it's bad, but I do always look at the wallet distribution. And personally, I don't like to see any wallet with over 1%.
Yeah,
and then when it starts getting into airdrops, you understand. And I'm not saying this is the case for Speedy, but a lot of tokens. Whenever it comes to airdrops, you understand that these wallets probably have more, right? If you go back and track, like you can trace it right through different applications, see like, hey, well, this airdrop had 30% and they airdropped 3% to 10 other wallets and split it up. And you're like, well, maybe like 1 or 2 people own about 20-30%.
Bubble Maps is a good tool, and I have it on deck. So you just click on Bubble Maps and it'll tell you right there how many, if they were, if they weren't careful about, doing, because a lot of people snipe a lot of the supply and just airdrop or just send a bunch of tokens to a bunch of wallets. So sniping's like the new thing. Like snipe a bunch of the supply at launch and then distribute them amongst other wallets and stuff. And that's why Bubble Maps is a little tab you have over on Dex tools. And that's why I like using Bubble Maps as a tool. Because you can tell this not going to stop me from buying some of the meme coin if it has a bullish narrative, but it's something just for you to know. Yeah,
that was just something to keep your eye on. Once again, Speedy looks good. I mean, what I saw in the actual wallets wouldn't keep me from buying it. It's like 2% here or there, but you do have to make sure it's like not all connected to the same person. Another donation here came up from Mary. One of my good friends from Italy was shilling me this. What's that? $11 million market cap. Yeah, I remember he was. So this was when I was in Bali.
Okay.
And it almost ran to 100+ million.
Wow.
He was shilling to me tough. Obviously, it's on the Kronos chain. Kronos chain had some good memes, came down a little bit, back to $11 million today. Could it make a comeback? Sure. I mean, it's not dead. It's up 6% on the day, back up to 11 million. And yeah, I mean, it could make a comeback, but hopefully people were taking profits here when it ran up to $100 million market cap. Shout out to my guy, Mary. Looks good. Send it. And we appreciate that, Roddy. Now, we do have some interesting news when it comes to Kamala Harris, cryptocurrency, and what she's been saying about black male voters.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and pull up my screen right here. So this is very interesting. So the Democrats are obviously freaking out about the black voters right now. And this all started with some backlash that Barack Obama had, pretty much talking about masculinity in the black community, and just pretty much telling them, if you're not supporting Kamala Harris, you're kind of a misogynist, right? And why are they doing that, right? What's been going on with the Democrats that, is making them freak out about the black vote? So check this out. One New York Times and Siena poll indicated that Harris had 78% support among black voters, compared to around 90% support for Democrats in recent elections, with men accounted for most of the drop-off. So a lot of black men are not voting for Democrats anymore. They're starting to, go Republican. And we've seen this a lot with the Hispanic community. It's been huge with the Hispanic community, which is interesting, right? Especially with all the illegal immigration and those sorts of things. So it seems like the Democrats are freaking out that they're losing the black voters, which they've historically, had for forever. Very interesting, right?
What are those numbers? 78%, and it was 90.
So it's still high, but that's a big difference.
Very high. It is a huge difference. 12% is probably, tens, 20, 30 million people, right? But still 78%. Is that black male or just black voters in general?
Voters in general,
so
but
78% of black voters vote Democrat.
Yeah, but they've seen the most drop off among black men. And, I watch The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God. I mean, he's a weirdo sometimes, but a lot of people call in, they talk about how they're not supporting the poor people in our country, which is, a lot of African Americans are in poverty compared to other, socioeconomic, you could say, statuses among like other races. Like that's true. And they feel like this, you could say this, our president and vice president, they're kind of overlooking some of the poor people, so maybe the black and Latino community in our country, and focusing on immigration because they want the votes, right? So remember, like in New York, they were kicking a lot of people out of schools and housing a lot of illegal immigrants in some of these sanctuary places, and pretty much giving them preferential treatment over the black community and some of our poor people in this country, that's not a good thing, right? A lot of people feel left out, right? So check this out. So in outreach to black men, Harris to vow to legalize weed and protect crypto. To me, that's crazy. Oh, we're going to legalize weed for all the black guys out there. Like, that's some crazy pandering, and it just makes you feel like patronized, and it's like, stop, right? So this was an interesting, post from 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓. Kamala Harris's campaign says she will ensure crypto investors, quote, benefit from regulatory frameworks so that black men and others in this market are protected. That's interesting, right? Because I think this whole equality thing, what's been happening is like, it's not about equality anymore. It's about dominating the other race. Like, F white men, forget about you. We're putting other people over you. So it's not about equality anymore. We talked about DEI hires and those sorts of things. Some Asian men getting left out of some colleges, and because they want to get some more. They want to pretty much increase the diversity in schools and those sorts of things. So this is like obvious pandering to a community.
It's all about votes, but it just like
it's corny.
Yeah, and if I was a black voter, I'd be like, look, you can't just buy my vote.
Yeah, brother.
Especially when it comes to weed, like, and a lot of it's kind of rate. Like if you replace the word black with white, it's racist, right? Yeah. It's like Kamala looks to buy the to get the white vote by legalizing weed and crypto. It's like, what about the other people? Why do we keep looking at white and black? It's like these are voters in America. If you legalize weed, it's not only good for black people, it's good. It's good for everybody in America. But it is interesting. It's a last ditch effort. And the thing is, though, it probably works. There probably are a lot of black men out there that are like, I'm not necessarily a one issue voter.
Of
Crypto
course.
is the biggest, but also freedom of speech, gun rights, all these things are also pretty big for me. But there probably are people out there in America, probably in the tunes of millions of people, that are one issue voters, and their thing is marijuana. Just like cryptocurrency is so important for us, there are people out there that either work in the cannabis space or love smoking weed or have been arrested in the past or had friends go to jail for marijuana, where they're one issue voters, and they will vote and switch up from Trump to Kamala just because she says she's going to legalize weed nationwide.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we've seen with marijuana is like, compared to like maybe 10, 15 years ago, like it's much more accepted right now. It's one of those things that I feel like if you're out and you get caught smoking weed, like, is anybody really going to take you to jail for that?
I think in certain states it might happen. Texas, maybe. I think even Florida today, it's not legal. But it's so wild because we've lived in California for so long, and for the last 20 years, people can smoke weed on the beach and outside. You can't do it like a cigarette. You can't smoke inside at certain places. You have to be respectful with it, but it's a plant, man. It should be legalized nationwide.
Yeah, but it seems like we're making progress. It seems like we're moving in the right direction, but it seems kind of like just lame and pandering. That these Democrats are trying to, excuse me, like their last-ditch effort is like, all right, legalize weed. You can't get your vote, legalize weed. And this is another thing they posted right here. It says, if you want to pull up my screen, Kamala Harris's campaign says she will ensure crypto investors benefit from, I already said that. This last one. Kamala Harris proposed forgivable loans up to $20,000 for Black entrepreneurs. That's interesting, right? So obviously they're targeting Black people here. And here's the thing, Jake. I did notice in 2021, 2022, there was an article where they did talk about how some of these cryptocurrency scams do target lower informed investors. And a lot of the lower informed investors are people of color, people that come from, poor socioeconomics backgrounds. And this is one of the things I saw with 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧. They got Willie D in there. They really started to target the Black community, just lower informed investors. So I do think that they do prey on lower informed investors, that they may seem to be from a certain race. So I do see people being targeted because the really smart investors are not going to fall for these crypto scams. They're not.
That one for me is like, I mean, why only Black men, Black entrepreneurs get an unforgivable loan?
That's pretty crazy to me, because they want the Black vote. They see that they're slipping.
And to be honest, it probably will never happen. Just like Joe Biden, he ran in 2020 saying that all student loans will be erased. Yeah. You'll never have to pay it again. They did nothing. That bill's dead. Yeah. A lot of these politicians, and I don't blame them. I would probably do the same thing if I was running. When I run for mayor, I'm just kidding, guys. When I run for mayor of Tampa, I will only speak the truth and give facts. But a lot of these politicians, they just run on these things and then nothing comes from it at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing comes from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Student loan, like, people still have student loan debts.
Yeah.
What else did they promise, man?
They promised a lot of things, but the thing is, like, obviously, our president isn't the end all be all. It has to go through the different branches of the government. It has to get approved. House, Senate, those sorts of things. So it is what it is.
Why is marijuana not legal? Yeah. Like, it is a plant that, I really do believe if you had to choose between marijuana and alcohol, I would say marijuana is safer. I would say it's healthier for you.
Yeah.
And I would say that it has less long-term health effects than alcohol, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, with marijuana, there are people that you should not smoke marijuana.
for sure.
Like, I think it does have, there's a book about it that has, it can produce schizophrenic tendencies.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
can make you crazy if you smoke too much, too young, and certain people shouldn't do it. But same thing happens with alcohol. Although I don't know if it affects your brain the same way as marijuana does in terms of like making you paranoid and making you schizophrenic. I think that's very true. I think it's 1% of people that smoke weed can get those or take
Yeah, I've
LSD.
heard about that.
But when it comes to alcohol, it's like alcohol kills way more people. You
Well,
know,
you do dumb
it makes
things.
people aggressive. Fly in my face, get that fly out of here. But alcohol is, I mean, dude, we're 15 days without alcohol,
Yeah.
and I feel fucking great.
Fantastic.
I woke up today at 6 a.m. I didn't do yoga. I woke up today at 6 a.m. I meditated for 20 minutes. I did breath work. I read. I journal. I feel good. I was getting my ass beat by coach in boxing, but I was at least there feeling good, you
Yeah.
know? And like alcohol, it really is, man. It's so bad for you. It's crazy that it's legal in America, and it's crazy that so many people do it, but it's just because we've been brainwashed to think it's poison. Every single person that drinks alcohol knows it's poison.
Yeah.
You know it, but
Yeah.
it's socially acceptable, so
Yeah.
it's okay to poison your body with some shots. You fucking drink it and you go, lime, chase it down. Like,
Yeah.
why are we purposely doing that to ourselves on a daily basis? Fucks your sleep up, makes you make bad decisions, makes you tired, lazy, unmotivated.
Yeah.
It's a silent killer. And yeah, I just wanted to rant. This is coming from a guy that doesn't even smoke weed. I don't even smoke weed.
Well, I smoked a lot of weed in like between the ages of like 20 and like I would say 28. And for me, it made me super lazy. Like I would get up and wake and bake in the morning. And obviously, I still had a job. I was productive, but I could have been more productive. And a lot of people like point to like successful people, Snoop Dogg and Joe Rogan. They smoke weed and they're successful. They're not successful because they smoke weed. They're successful and they smoke weed. So I think that weed can really. It can be bad for some people. They won't be productive. It can make you lazy.
For sure.
Sit home and play video games, But alcohol, obviously, a lot of bad things start with alcohol. Like on college campuses, you read about stories of like, heinous crimes happening. A lot of things that are bad that happen start with alcohol, So, I mean, it is what it is. But I think it should. If alcohol is legal, why the fuck isn't marijuana legal? But we'll see. I just think that this administration is getting a little nervous. Trump is moving up in the actual polls, not just the betting markets, and they're losing some of the voters that they've had for quite a while.
Yeah, so you got to say what you can to get the votes. What about the Jew vote? Can we get the Jewish vote?
The Jewish vote?
Trump does say a lot for the Jews. He does
Yeah.
like press conferences with the Israeli flag, and he even says it's interesting. He's like, so Kamala like builds like black men up, saying we'll give you loans and we're going to legalize weed, right? Trump's like, if you're Jewish and you vote for her, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Okay. No one loves the Jews more than I love the Jews.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat was saying about that. Biden got rid of my student loan. Yeah, he did get rid of some. He did. I can't say that. He got rid of like
some,
private or I don't know. He got rid of certain sectors, but my brother still has 100K of student loans. I agree. Weed isn't for everyone. Nope, it's not. I used to smoke weed, but I haven't done it in probably 3 or 4 years. Not I like it. So are we doing sober November too? I probably will. I think I'm going to call it no drink November.
Yeah.
No alcohol November. Try it, G. I mean, G, you saw me in San Francisco. I was putting it down. I loved it. And I even woke up the next morning, got a good workout in, but you're not at your best. You don't feel at your best, like clarity wise. So I might be doing it. Wake and bake, Rodney. Let me find out.
Hey.
What? Jake, we have a friend who is heavy in that business. Yeah. SVH. That's our guy. That was my first job out of college. I was selling weed in California legally, of course, and never smoked it. I'd have to go in and I'd be like, hey, man, here's our new cherry bomb. Super fire. Here's the terps. Like, whatever. I would just like lie and be like, yeah, super fire. Yeah, man, I just smoked it. Very, very good. I love it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And they'd be like, smoke with me. I'm like, I can't right now. I'm a little sick. Or like, I'm training for triathlon, so I'm not really smoking right now. There was a couple times where they like forced me to smoke it. I'm like, fuck. So I got out of the weed business, although pretty profitable, pretty fun industry. But yeah, selling weed to stoners who are buying it and not smoking it's definitely an art. That's when I learned that I was a good salesman because I was number one at my company. Both companies I worked at, number one. And I mean, I had good weed, but people buy from people they like. They don't really care. You walk in there with a big smile. How's it going?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to travel around the world. I used to travel around California like every day. I'd live in like East Bay. I'd drive to San Francisco. I'd wake up at 4 to beat traffic to San Francisco because this is before COVID. Traffic was crazy. go do a Barry's boot camp workout class, get a coffee, and then go sell weed in San Francisco, drive home. Next day up to Sacramento, next day out to Modesto. Just a fucking grind, dude.
Yeah.
It was a grind. So, but the
Yeah.
grass is always greener. Grass is always greener. You know,
Life of a salesman, man. I bet at the time you were happy as hell.
I was happy,
Driving
man.
around, you know, doing your thing.
Driving around, making money. I think sales is good, dude, because you have like a quota, and like every time you get that sale, you're closer. You know, you feel good, you
Yeah.
get momentum, and it's definitely a fun industry. But yeah, the cannabis space, you got to do something you're passionate about, you know,
For
or
sure.
at least like somewhat passionate about. Like, if you don't drink alcohol, you probably shouldn't sell alcohol, right? If you don't,
Yeah.
if you don't like crypto, you probably shouldn't make content about crypto. You got to do something you're somewhat passionate about. It doesn't have to be your whole life, right? Like crypto is not my whole life. We talk about that all the time. Probably not for you either. Like,
Yeah.
we like working out. We like doing stuff with friends. We like nice dinners. We like traveling. But it is a pretty cool niche that we found ourselves in for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that in order, because you know, disciplines, you know, motivation is interesting because sometimes you feel motivated, sometimes you don't. But if you're passionate about something, you find a way to get it done. You know, so obviously, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so
$20 donation.
We got a lot of people. The best thing I did was quitting weed. I like it, guys. And guys, comment as much as you want. We like to pull up your guys' comments and interact with you guys on the show. Lawrence said the best thing that I did was quit. I'll get to that donation in just a second. The best thing I did was quit weed. Always shit will go wrong with alcohol. Crypto markets look good. Memes will print, says Roddy Rothor.
Yes, sir.
Alcohol will destroy the testosterone. Does it really?
Yeah, I hear about that like too much. I hear that. I've heard about that. Yeah, I don't know what the research is.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it makes you tired and like lazy. So for sure, no narcotic November and don't drink December. Let's do it.
No narcotic November. Okay, we got
I'm
it.
in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah.
Vegas was a lot. So sober till Thanksgiving. Let's do it. You're going to feel good. What are the strongest days of the week? This is Dad Bod.
Oh boy.
What are the strongest days of the week? Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays. Dad Bod, you're fucking good. It's
so-
good.
Yeah, so good. It's good. It's very
I
good.
actually, dude, I need one of these. This is a good pickup line, and it actually just passed. I would have done this. Rodney, this is going to be kind of homosexual if I do it to you. Let's just say I'm talking to a girl at a club.
No, go back to me. Go back to me.
No, I just saw it on Twitter. It was actually pretty good. It would work. What was it? It goes, it was like something along the lines of, I forget how he entered in, but it was like, hey, can I guess your birthday? Or like, what's your birthday? Or like, let me guess your birthday. Something like that. And then they say, you know, I forget how he slid in, but he says, so what's your birthday? Can I guess your birthday? She's like, sure. October 10th. She's like, no. Oh, damn. Well, you look like a 10 out of 10 to me. Pretty good, right?
I saw one where some girl was like, she's celebrating cancer. She's like, cancer didn't take me out. Some guy's like, since cancer didn't take you out, can I?
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like,
That's
damn.
pretty good. Not
like, what?
bad. Sebastian said, gotta run. Have a good stream. Thanks for coming.
Thanks,
Guys, if you
Sebastian.
haven't reposted the stream, go ahead and do so. Pieces in the chat. Alcohol destroys your liver. No doubt about that. Alcohol actually fucks up your liver. Here comes Elizabeth Grace. Elizabeth Grace always has some pretty good comments. Says, these are actually there are actually health benefits to drinking good wine.
True.
Antioxidants, for instance. I think it's about balance, and too many people have a binge drink mindset when it should be a very mindful practice.
That is true.
I agree with you. I think though it's a small glass of wine, right? Like most people pour a pint.
Make a pint. Yeah.
I think it's a small glass of wine. I think there are actually some health benefits, but for me, I would rather drink a nice juice and get those health benefits than drink a glass of wine. I don't think that there's anything wrong with wine.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with alcohol if you do it correctly. I just don't see a point in going out and having one drink. Like if I drink, I like to have 4 or 5. I'm not trying to get like turned up. 4 or 5 to me is like 2 to a 5'2", 120-pound girl.
Yeah.
Interesting comparison.
Yeah.
But it's like we're bigger guys. Our livers our livers are battle tested.
I'm a lightweight, dude. I drink a couple drinks and I'm on a sick one. But I've heard, studies that a glass a night of like some wine, it can't help. But you can get
studies, but like
you can get antioxidants.
How many people have control to do a glass a night?
Not a lot.
Like and I mean, realistically, it's like people don't drink alcohol for the health benefits. People drink alcohol to get a little bit loose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alcohol, this is from Brad Chenoweth. Alcohol
What's up,
hurts test and metabolism. Totally counterproductive if you're working out. That's a big reason why I choose to stay sober. I didn't know that.
I think that, so I've seen like a lot of things on that. And I think the biggest issue is caloric intake, but testosterone's a thing. But when it comes to like, being able to break down stuff and those sorts of things, I'm not sure how true those studies are, but that is a big thing in like the fitness community. Like if you drink, it's like counterproductive, but there's plenty of people that are in fantastic shape that drink often.
Yep.
Yeah, often, like great shape.
It definitely People are saying it produces estrogen. Shout out to my Ultra Journey. We'll see you, brother. Hopefully you're still running. We need updates on that Ultra Journey, my brother. Have a good day. Tokyo Dom in the house. It's Tokyo Dom. How we living, boys? How we doing, Tokyo Dom, guys? This is our great editor. Young kid, very, very smart, very intelligent, starting businesses at fucking 14 years old.
Stud.
He edited that Nero vlog that we did. Dom, I think we got a couple more things on the agenda coming up here pretty soon. MS says alcohol is bad for you. I'll stick to cocaine. Okay. To each his own. To each his own, brother. Let's take a look at the crypto markets here again.
Let's go.
See how we're cooking. Back up to 66K. So we went from 65K to 67.6, down to 64, back up to 66, Rodney. Let's just check this chart in the last hour. Probably
and then we got to talk about some BlackRock news and some Federal Reserve news.
You're right.
Let's see who's right about this.
You're right. So look at this, though. From 65 to 67, down to 64, back up.
We're moving.
Welcome to crypto. Wow, look at that. 66,000.
On the dot. Screenshot that,
on the dot. Someone screenshot that.
Nice. We moving, baby.
66,000. You didn't screenshot it fast enough. Yeah, I have that BlackRock video. We should pull that up.
Yeah,
we should pull
it's interesting.
that up. Let me pull this down, and then we'll pull it up in a second. It is very interesting. So here's the video. I'll go ahead and pull this up, share my screen, and we'll give you a little introduction because we might clip this up a little bit later. All righty? This is a good one to clip up.
It's a very good video. It shows the contrast between BlackRock and the Federal Reserve.
And a quick donation here from Lucky Frog. Shout out to Lucky Frog. Thank you for the $10 banger here today. So, Ronnie, this is a clip from Larry Fink. He said this yesterday about Bitcoin. Larry Fink is the CEO of BlackRock, and here were his thoughts on Bitcoin.
Well, first, I'm not sure if either president or other candidate would make a difference. I do believe the utilization of digital assets are going to become more and more of a reality worldwide. Conversations we're having with institutions worldwide, conversations about how should they think about digital assets, what type of asset allocation there should be. I mean, we believe Bitcoin is an asset class in itself. It is an alternative to other commodities like gold.
So bullish news there, Larry. So bullish news there. Larry Fink says that Bitcoin is he believes that Bitcoin is an asset class of its own, and he compared it to gold there. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, giga bullish on Bitcoin.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the most important things he said is it doesn't really matter who's president, right? Bitcoin's going to succeed either way. A lot of people are so polarized when it comes to this election, especially if you're a cryptocurrency. If cryptocurrency is pretty much the important thing to you going into this election. But what we realize is that a lot of crypto companies support both candidates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We shall see. But Larry Fink being bullish on it, it's better that Larry Fink is bullish on it than if he was bearish. Yeah. And now we need Jamie Dimon to flip. Jamie Dimon, he might have smoked too much weed. He's a little schizophrenic. Some days he says that Bitcoin's worth nothing. The other days he says it's the future. Probably some market manipulation. Shout out to Lucky Frog for the donation again. Another $20 banger. Is this a dad bod joke? How do you teach a kid to climb stairs? There is a step-by-step guide. Get it? Step by step, step by step, climb stairs. Dad bod merch incoming for Coach. Coach has dad vibes.
Let's go.
Coach, you do have dad vibes, bro.
Let's go, Pops.
I'm growing out the beard a little bit, so
yeah,
I'm gonna shave it before the fight.
You got any kids? Kids running around?
I don't have any kids, but I got two dogs that I consider my children.
Okay. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to Dad bod. Dad bod is a proud sponsor of Brandon Lewis for his upcoming fight. Do we have a date? Can we say the date or not yet? I'll
go ahead.
I got in trouble.
October 9th. We're a month less
November.
than a month out.
November 9th.
November.
Can you say the location? Or we'll wait for let's wait for the contract to get signed.
We'll wait for the announcement.
My ex-girlfriend was super not I keep want to say schizophrenic, not paranoid. What's the word?
Bipolar.
No. Nothing about a personality.
what you're naming personality?
Superstitious.
Superstitious.
If you would have ever said like your fight, she'd be like, no, the contract's not signed. No.
We love that.
Yeah, we love that.
But a little bit more news on the whole BlackRock situation, because this is bullish for Ethereum here. To pull up my screen. So Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO, says that the role of Ethereum as a blockchain can grow dramatically. So some bullish, news for Ethereum. But another thing we got to talk about is the Federal Reserve. Neil Kashkari says Bitcoin remains worthless after 12 years.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that? Worthless. We're at $67,000 Bitcoin.
Says the guy, printing all this, making our dollar worthless, pretty much, printing all this extra money.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like a guy that stayed on the sidelines. He probably found Bitcoin very early, stayed on the sidelines for 12 years. And you know what? that shit is worthless, even though it is the highest performing asset class in history.
Yeah, the best. Yeah, and it's like, you mean worthless at 15K, 20K, 60 or 72K? What do you mean by worthless? Because it's technically not worthless. I'm gonna go with Larry Fink, the largest.
I think that you could technically cash out one Bitcoin for $67,000 right now, and
$67,000 worthless.
Is that the definition of worthless?
I don't know.
I would consider zero worthless, or hyperinflation, right? The U.S. dollar worthless and becoming more worthless because you have countries like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa starting their own currency and moving away from the dollar. I would consider the dollar potentially being worthless, but Bitcoin, no.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, no. $67,000 for one Bitcoin, just getting started? No, not worthless at all.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, very interesting. But, it's interesting for him to say that. The Federal Reserve obviously hating on Bitcoin. They hate Bitcoin, anything that challenges the dollar. But, we have Big Daddy Larry Fink behind us. So
I would too, probably, if I was, if my job was to keep the dollar the top currency in the world, I would probably not like Bitcoin as well. So can't really blame them. Another donation here from Lucky Frog says, Joe Coin has been the fastest growing gem on its own without paid KOLs. You should check it out. It's the perfect entry level for normies. Well, we're paid KOLs, so you got to pay. I'm just kidding. No, this is considered a payment. We will check it out right now.
Shout out to Joe Coin.
Real quick before I'll pull up in a second. Miles Roderney says, have another 32-mile race in December.
Wow.
32-mile race. You crazy son of a bitch.
That's too many miles.
I say that respectfully.
That's 31 miles too many for me.
Definitely need to cut the wine. Yeah, duh. I feel and run so much better when I'm not drinking. For sure, dude. You're just operating at a higher level, especially if you're putting your body through that, because you have to train as well. So good luck on that 32-mile race. Keep us posted and cut the wine, dude. Cut the wine. We cut it. Dude, why are you not doing Sober October with us? I thought we're a family. Thought we were doing it together. Let's check out Joe Coin for our friend Joe.
Shout out to Joe Coin.
Well, there's a lot of Joe Coins.
MMCL 765. I think it's lit. Yeah, we talked about Mog a lot. We're bullish on Mog.
We love
biggest
it.
culture coin. One of the best meme coins in the space. We love Mog. Shout out to the Mog army, baby.
Yep. So here's Joe. I don't have an actual Joe Coin. Is it this one?
It looks like the first one because I think the picture.
Shit. 36 milli?
Is that 36 milli?
Damn. It's been around.
All-time high. Let's go.
It's been around since 2023.
Wow.
It's pretty much just hit an all-time high on October 12th. So
yeah.
I'll give you guys a follow. No paid KOLs pumping. Good name too. Is that the guy? He looks like the guy from Monsters Universe.
That looks like some sort of. What is that from? That's definitely an old school meme.
It's a meme. It's an old school meme.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, good content.
Yeah.
Wow. Really good engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, crazy.
Okay. I kind of like what we're seeing here.
Jayhawk says we're doing No Nut November. Absolutely not.
I
We're
kind of
doing
like
Everyday Nut November.
Kind of like what I'm seeing here. Shout out to Lucky Frog. We just gave you guys a follow. We doing No Nut November. I just noticed Rodney shaved his beard.
I did not shave my beard.
What? I'm like,
I do need to get our haircuts. A lot of our barbers were closed during the hurricane, so we're just getting into the barbershop. I have an appointment Friday. So
yep, I got one today. Miles Roderney says 5-year anniversary, making excuses.
Yep.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, you can still celebrate a 5-year anniversary and not drink, right?
Yeah,
you can. It's more fun. I don't blame you, dude. It's more fun. But that's one thing I realized when I was doing when we said like the Sober October stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends, Crypto G's one of them. She's like, hey, can I start a little bit late? I'm going to Vegas. Look, no shame. My buddy Mike, his girlfriend's birthday is on October 5th. He's like, hey, I'm gonna have a lot of people over to my house. I'm gonna start on the 5th.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have something.
There's always something. And that's been like our biggest issue. We've had so many friends come and go out of Tampa that we're trying to get on some sort of routine, and then like we gotta host people. But good friends, good people will understand. They won't shame you. They'll understand. And maybe if it's your wife's 5-year anniversary, you say, baby, I don't want to drink. I have a big race coming up. That may be sexy to her because you're putting your goals paramount. You know what I mean? That may be sexy. You know what I mean? So just stick to your goals.
That.
Yeah. Oh my God.
32-mile race though. Congrats to you, man. I used to do long distance running. I think my longest though is 18 miles.
Wow. Mine's 8 miles. The longest I've ever run is 8 miles.
18 miles. Yeah. I did a marathon under 2 hours. Quick.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like a 7:30 or 8. What is that? 13 point something miles. I think it was like a 7:52 pace. I was fucking moving. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I did it. I did like an hour 52 for 13 miles. Maybe it was an 8-minute pace. I don't know. I was moving pretty good. Get done with the race, bro. 13 miles, instantly shit. Straight diarrhea. Sorry, that's a little graphic. Instantly, dude. I don't know what it was, but
was that like important to the story? Instant shit. I bet you had a shit the whole time.
Yeah, dude. It was not not fun. But yeah,
I
made
bet.
it through that 13 miles. Never did one again. I think I just wanted to prove to myself I could do it. Maybe I'll do a marathon one day. But we shall see. Hovey's out later. Hovey, good to see you, brother.
Have a good one, Hobby.
Miles Journey says, great point. I have a 50-miler in January. God damn.
God,
You're really
damn.
pushing into the limits.
What's wrong with you?
So you have a 32-miler in December and then a 50-miler in January. That's pretty good. So shout out to Miles Journey. Document it. He should be documenting it the whole way. Rodney, meme coins down a little bit today. I will say this again. This is for me, not financial advice, but we saw a lot of meme coins like reaching all-time highs yesterday, pulling back a little bit today. Tokens like Mog, tokens like Brett.
Yeah.
You saw Popcat. You saw Nero. I do believe that we're going to see these things start to run and gig ascend. I'm being honest with you. I do think that meme coins are going to run to tremendous market caps. I think that we're going to see meme coins, some of these ones that we've been talking about, $10+ billion market cap, other ones near the billions, multi-billions. And I think that we're going to look back and, and I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it when I'm looking back at from February or March of this year. Mog was at 100 million.
Yeah.
Punky was at 50 million, 40 million. Giga was at 100 million.
Yeah.
Like looking back and saying, oh, I should have bought more at those times. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that, we're going to see these meme coins go on a parabolic run. And it's not going to be around forever, right? They will hit an all-time high and they will drop back down. But I really do believe with the attention that's coming to the meme coin space, with retail investors, with money, dude, we're going to see these meme coins that we're talking about on a daily basis go on incredible runs.
Yeah, nothing goes up forever. And instead of looking at red days as a bad day, I look at it as a good day. It's a good opportunity to, load up on my favorite cryptocurrency products, the ones that I have convictions in, the one that I believe in, not what somebody else told me. Maybe somebody else told me a little bit, but some that I've done research on and I believe in. So, that it's a natural progression. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Nothing goes straight up forever. So once you get out of that mindset, like you'll be more at peace for sure.
Absolutely. We just posted that Nero video. Shout out to our team for doing that. Guys, we have 28 retweets of you guys.
Let's go.
If you guys want to, go retweet this video. Our stream,
Did we just
which
post
is
Nero?
now live on X. We appreciate you guys all for tuning in. We got a couple more minutes. We're rocking here today. On the agenda this week, Rodney, we have streams every single day this week. Like we said, we did pick the winners of the giveaway. Shout out to those two people.
Yes,
Rodney sent the funds. I still need to send the $250. I think we're going to do a giveaway every single week. So we might do one this week.
Yeah.
Because we ran that one last week. We should just do one every Monday to Friday.
Yeah. And you have to be in the stream. You have to repost, follow some directions and those sorts of things. But I think it's a way for us to give back to the community.
Yeah. The community that
little giveaway.
supports
Why
us. Yeah. We love to get free alpha, but you guys support us. And we have, we did that. We have over 150 5-star reviews on Spotify, which is pretty good. I would imagine that it helps with the algorithm a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
And if you guys could just go on and listen to them too when we do go live. Trump on Joe Rogan, bullish or bearish?
Wow, bullish, extremely bullish. Like we mentioned yesterday, that people like Trump because he's kind of the guy that you can kind of relate to a little bit. Some people, at least you can relate more to him, not as a billionaire, but you can relate more than than you can relate to like someone like Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, because they're so buttoned up and well-spoken, and most people aren't like that. It's going to be an interesting sit-down. Maybe Kamala Harris also goes on. He has both of them. That'd be bullish.
I think that he asked Kamala. Yeah,
I saw that.
I saw that from a Collar Bug tweet that her camp was talking to him.
She won't do it. Her
she
Democrat.
might.
I think the Democrats see her as Joe Rogan as some kind of crazy COVID denier, some crazy alt-right conspiracy theorist. And I think that she'll have trouble answering basic questions.
She needs more male vote. And he has, his podcast is probably 95% male.
A lot of white male too. A lot of white and black men too. So they've given up on the white male vote. That's why they're going so, not they haven't given up, but a lot of white males are voting for Trump. They're going so
not
hard.
Really though, bro. Think about like all the white males in California, like San Francisco, LA.
Of course.
There's a lot of white men that vote blue no matter who.
But her going out saying all these, talking about publicly, like helping black men specifically, they kind of just been like, all right, well, fuck it. Trump already has.
They want the black. They need the black vote.
Interesting. I don't think she'll go on Joe Rogan.
It's crazy how like votes. They don't look at us as humans. They look at us like They first off they define us by what we are.
Yep.
And then they look at us as votes. Like, oh, I am a white Jewish male. Probably 25 to 35 vote.
Yeah.
And that sect is mostly probably leaning Republican, right?
Yeah.
White Jewish male.
Yep.
25 to 35, big in crypto, probably Republican.
Yep.
But they do define it as black vote, Hispanic vote,
of course, yeah,
Jewish vote. Even Trump, like this election cycle, he's used the word God more than ever before, and I
yeah.
think he's kind of, catering to the spiritual people.
Christians, yeah, Christians,
Apparently, dude,
religious.
Christians are the religion that vote the least, that get out and vote.
Wow, no way.
And there's a statistic on it. Christians vote the least out of any religion in the world. I don't know what it is.
Wow,
They
okay, I didn't know
they
that.
don't go out and vote.
I didn't know that. Yeah,
Let's pull it up because I don't want to just be speaking out.
Yeah,
my
I
ass.
I haven't seen that study, but that's interesting.
Want to pull up these donations?
Yeah, Rodney, read those out if you can.
Yeah, so much. Go to yeah, for real. Giving away a painting on my ex. So shout out to Lawrence Lopez. He's actually made some really bullish paintings. I'm actually right after this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and post your Pepe one, which is pretty sweet, and I'll tag you in it, Lawrence Lopez. Give me. I have your ad already. Thank you for supporting Dollar. Great stream. Shout out to the Dollar community. You guys have actually been killing it. I think they first shilled Dollar on our stream around a 300K market cap, and they were at like 2 million yesterday. So shout out to Scuds. We love the Dollar Army. So I appreciate you guys. Absolutely love it. We have the Army of Turbo here. Shout out to the Turbo Army. Shout out to an all-time. Well, I don't think you guys hit an all-time high, but shout out to you guys for being up 60% on the week. We love the Turbo Toad Army. Let's go, baby.
I couldn't find any information on that, so hopefully I'm
Yellow
not just
Toad.
speaking out of my ass. Christians, if I was, I'm sorry. You guys are good voters.
Yeah,
you guys are
it'd
good
be
voters.
weird
But
that-
anyway, everyone should get out there and
Yeah,
vote.
yeah, for sure.
Are you? Let's handle the people in this room. Are you registered to vote?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where are you registered to vote?
Virginia,
When-
which is gonna go blue. but
How can you vote?
mail in?
And don't you have to do that soon? Or are you already?
You don't have to. No, it's soon, but not now. But,
How are you going to get your mail-in ballot?
forward it to my new address.
Okay, so it's going to come.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
All right, Coach Brandon Cam, are you registered to vote?
I'm registering this week, and this will be my first time I am voting.
Really?
Nice.
My first time voting. Yep.
Good for you, man.
But for
Are,
sure,
are,
I'm doing it this time.
are you able to register and vote in time?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, deadline's not hitting yet. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Me, I'm registered in Florida, and I think I like to go in person. I don't like to do the
Yeah, me too.
mail-in bullshit.
Me too. Yeah.
Last thing on this, it's crazy. I put out a tweet the other day. For all the things that you need an ID for, I mean, you need an ID for everything, pretty much everything in the world. You need an ID to book a flight. You need an ID to go on a cruise. You need an ID to buy alcohol. You need an ID to buy tobacco. You need an ID to buy nicotine. You need an ID to buy guns.
Yeah.
You need an ID to rent a house. You need an ID to buy a house.
Yeah.
You need an ID to go to the hospital, but you don't need an ID to vote. Am I crazy or something wrong there?
Something's absolutely wrong, but I do think that they don't you have to be registered in order for your vote to count, anyways. But I mean, who's counting, right?
Exactly.
So,
I mean,
that-
if you
yeah.
get a ballot that, shows this way. And here's the thing, the blockchain fixes all of
Yeah.
this. Like to count votes.
Put it on the blockchain.
To
yeah.
count votes, the blockchain. Like I really honestly, I don't want to give away a genius idea while we're live on the stream. Hopefully no one steals this, but like imagine a company that works with the government and all these agencies. It's powered by Ethereum or any one of these layer 1 or layer 2 blockchains.
Yeah.
And as soon as I vote, right, I go in, I vote, it's put through a computer system and it's recorded on the blockchain.
Yeah.
And all of that is public knowledge. Now, it doesn't have to say exactly, you'll get like a number, like
Yeah.
a long, kind of like a social security number, but not really, like an identification number.
Of course, yeah.
And that will be your number 2193456. So you go to us.gov or whatever it is, you type in your number and it says, hey, here's all your votes, registered to vote and counted, all confirmed on the blockchain. We have the technology to
Yeah,
do that.
you
Why haven't we done that yet?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think there need to be some sort of like way to cross-reference your information along with your like unique NFT, because it would be like an NFT form, right? So yeah, I think that could be something in the future because you can't like it's immutable. You can't change it. You can't manipulate it. Like those numbers are there. So that'd be that's definitely something interesting for the future. But I think there's a lot of details you'd have to work out for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we could start that. I think we could start that.
Because a lot of people don't really know about cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
There's some statistics that came out and said like 50 million Americans hold crypto. That's not true. That's not true.
Why not?
I watched a video on that. It's not exactly 50 million Americans that hold crypto. I think that,
That have purchased crypto ever.
yeah, I don't know if it's 50 million. That's a lot of our population. What do we have? Like 400 million people in the United States? Like really, 1 out of every, 8 people have.
I think it's more. I think we have like 350 million. I think that, yeah,
I don't
one
know.
out of 5, 1 out of 7.
I think if we went to like 100 people on the streets, I bet none of them would say they bought crypto. You think so?
We should try that.
We should try that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Ooh, IRL stuff?
Yeah, we got a vlog.
Yeah.
We can.
I think
we
those
can do
numbers are fibbed a little bit, but
Yep.
yeah, we'll see.
that. Crypto Pimp says, Jake,
Sorry. Go ahead.
Jake, you watched the Elon Musk and Tucker interview where Musk
Uh,
said you need an ID to do everything besides vote. Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was like hinting at there, but
Yeah.
it is pretty crazy. You
Do you
need. I mean, dude, I need an ID to
For sure.
book an Airbnb.
Yeah.
But not to vote. Like voting, in my opinion, is a little bit more sacred.
Yeah.
$5 donation. MSI in the house.
Shout out to the
Boy,
MSI
big
people.
things dropping soon. Brandon Cam, sponsor of Brandon.
MSI ticker trending. Let's freaking go.
Let's go.
get it, baby.
Ticker trending. Yeah. Big news definitely coming up.
Let's go.
And Lively Void says, "Oh man, that's a good idea, Jake. We need the government to do it. Hey, nice to see the boys together. We appreciate seeing you guys as well." So, with that being said, guys, Miggles is the only meme that you need. He was talking about Cali. We love Miggles. That's a show, guys. We had 4,000 live viewers, so thank you guys so much.
Nice.
We will be live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So once again, we appreciate you guys. On the way out, make sure to hit that like button, retweet this, drop a comments, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow.
Peace, guys.
Peace out, everybody.